everybody, this is Sarah Perry. Welcome to my channel. Anybody new and all you regular people, hello again. Lovely to have you on board. If you haven't already done so and you really feel the desire to, then please like, share and subscribe this channel. The more shares, the more likes, the more it can grow and the more videos and vlogs I can do for you. If you'd like a private reading, get on down to the website, sarahperry.me. Everything is in the description box below, including any books and products that I have on sale. Everything is on that website and all the links to my social media. So please do follow me there as well, because I often post different things than I do on here. Lovely to hear from you. So loving your comments and in gratitude as always. So today, I'm being told that if there's anything broken that you thought was precious, within those broken fragments, there will be something of much more value and will give you much more purpose, strength, motivation. And I feel that honesty is the most important thing. Truth, the truth within. Something has to be broken in order to create that truth. Sometimes we have to break the facade, we have to clean the window to see what's behind it, to actually see through it. And I feel that I am just getting like this precious vase broken in smithereens that has been worth something for so long, and it's like one of these heirlooms that's been in the family forever, that everybody saw as the most important thing. It was so precious. You must keep it on the mantelpiece, because that's where it's always been and it will always be handed down. But then when you look at it as that, right, it's just a vase, right? What's within that vase or urn, it could be ashes that are in there. So it's within what's inside that's important, not the actual vase. So you might have bought the most expensive vase or urn to house someone's ashes or to house something precious, but really it's still nothing compared to what is inside, what the loss was. So I could be connecting to an urn here. I know I was talking before about a passing of some kind, so this could be to do with something, a broken heart, but and what's inside, within an urn, it's literally someone's ashes that I'm seeing. The vase I'm seeing though is a kind of white one with like a blue willow pattern kind of image on it, or something quite subtle. Again, very vintage looking, very oldie worldy. But the message is, it is what's inside. It's what's inside the heart that is of value. Someone's actions, what they do, what they reveal, not the outside, not maybe the fact that they're not smiling at you, that they're not necessarily they're not showing something maybe from the outside, they're not calling, it's what they really feel. It's the true person within, it's the beauty that we all hold within us, that is the true purpose. And sometimes we have to break that outside. Maybe you have to cry, you have to break down, you have to show your ugly side, because often we get these amazingly priceless gifts, or we think they are, from an old aunt or relative, and it's passed down and it's the most ugliest thing you've ever seen. It's like, oh my god, we have to get this out every time the relatives come round. We have to show that we love it. It was important. They paid for the wedding. All that kind of thing. And really, it's the sentiment. Again, it's the gift that comes behind the gift. It's the gift within the gift. If somebody's taken the time to draw you something, they might not be very good at drawing, but they've taken the time. I remember my husband, I think it was a couple of birthdays ago, he drew me a birthday card, which I still have, because it's probably the most personally and loved card, because he actually did, he took the time to draw something. And he's not an artist as such. I'm the artist of the family, and obviously he probably didn't think, he thought it was nothing, because in his mind for so long he thought it was, I must go and buy a card. And I said, it's just a card. To me, it's a card. It's what's written in it. It's the words that are written in it. It's the way you've thought about buying the card. It doesn't matter what the label is, what the cost is. If you've written a heartfelt message, it's like when someone leaves post-it note on the fridge for you, or puts it in your sandwich box, or takes the time to do it. It's that sentiment that's important, not what it's written on. It's the words that are written, and how, where it's the effort that's been put in behind it. And that's what I feel. It's like something has to be broken in order to be restored, for something to be revealed. Maybe someone's facade again has to be broken. um you know it's the it's the reality, the shattering of the ugly exterior that needs to reveal what is really, really beautiful. I feel that this is an opportunity today to really restructure, but in order to restructure, we've got to break everything apart again. It was very similar to the vlog that I was saying about throwing everything on the floor to get the truth. This is about the reality of a situation almost coming to light as well. I feel like this could be to do with the home environment. It could be to do with a house move, that suddenly, we've been going forwards with something for so long and it falls through. But actually it turns out to have been the most amazing adventure, and actually it showed what was important. The priorities wasn't the house, it was actually the love that was going into that house. I feel like this is a good day to be really looking at what you really want, you're wishing for, and actually what it means to have that wish. We can wish for £1 million. We can wish to live on in a beautiful country with sunshine all the time. But what does that mean? You might have £1 million, but then people might start. You might lose people around you because the fake people come forwards. The real people don't like the way you are with that £1 million. Maybe you're showing off with all the money and trying to buy people's love, and brings out the ugly side of you. Maybe it brings out the fear inside of you, um, of fearing of loss. So you hold on to it all and you push everyone away. Maybe moving to a beautiful country in a foreign clime is great on the surface. The sun's shining, the land's beautiful, but you have no one. You've left all your real family at home. It might be raining, but the real heart is where you've left it. So this brings you back to yesterday when I was talking about escaping. Um, Actually, it was in another reading actually, and that's what it's just come to light, was about don't escape something because it's just a reason to get away from something. That often that can become the nightmare. The reality is the nightmare, the reality of the situation, and that we have to wake up. We have to break that dream, we have to break the sleep to wake up again. um, Well-being is all important, it always is. And I think that the self, and being strong in yourself, being honest with yourself, doing the best for yourself is always going to attract better. But sometimes doing that, we have to break free, we have to hurt someone. Or it's not, remember, when you're walking away and someone is hurting, it's not you hurting them, they hurt themselves. We all are in control of our own feelings. And often it can be a short time. It's like ripping off a plaster. It doesn't have to be forever. It doesn't have to hurt you forever. It's just a quick snap, and the change. People don't like change all the time. They feel uncomfortable with change, so they react in an ugly way, or they react with a bad attitude. This is a time for expansion, but you have to expand outside the box to get the balance as well in that expansion. We have to look further. We have to understand why we're doing it, what we're doing it for. What is the real fulfillment here? Again, be honest with yourself. Stop lying to yourself in situations. Stop telling yourself everything's going to be okay when it's really not, because your soul is telling you it's not. So if it means breaking that beautiful vase and breaking that lovely contained coping strategy just for 5 minutes, allowing yourself to lose it, have a cry, break down. Sometimes we have to show that ugly side to see the better. When I paint, when I'm teaching, I always tell people there's an ugly stage we have to go through. It's like when you're first laying the foundations, when people are starting to get to know each other, when you're really showing the truth, that your real self. Often it's not so great for other people to see, but it's always there. It matches the beautiful side. It's part of the whole picture. But if your heart is in it and you're really doing everything with love, then you will shine beauty all around you, and your heart will always shine the light. to fulfillment. So listen to that side of you. Trust your heart, trust your instincts, and trust the love for yourself. Thank you for listening in, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.